Hey, what's happening, folks? Master Shane D here. You just saw we just released the brand new Chimp and some other stuff, but you've probably seen the promo video. Mark's talked about it, but I wanted to give my impressions of it real quick. So let's get in here and check it out. All right, first things first. If you didn't know any better when you first look at it, if you didn't have the scale to measure it to, if you're just looking on the internet or on TV or a picture, you would think this is a silverback. The only thing that's going to change your thoughts are the little latch here and just where it says Chimp. But this is the size difference between the two. So it's pretty significant. But you got to keep in mind what the Chimp was made for, right? It is definitely a tailgating product. Meant for your campers, your RV folks. The measurement from down here to right at the top without a stack was 100% meant for you guys trying to store stuff underneath your camper. If you need to lay it on its back, there's been provisions made on the inside. If you need to take the grill and actually lay it like this, if it rolled backwards. If you need to haul it that way, say if you've got a smaller truck, it won't fit under your tonneau cover. All those things have been thought out. So let's start from we'll start from the left to the right and just talk about all the features. First and foremost, I like this. It's actually a legit handle. It's not a sort of handle. It's not one that you can't get a full, meat hook in there like mine. Big old hand. Really got a good handle on both sides. The new Alpha Smoke controller. You guys have been asking for some way to, some people love PID, some don't. We just decided to settle the debate and put both in one controller. Can't beat that. If you want PID, hit the mode button, jumps to PID. If you don't want PID, put it on regular mode, for pro smoke, and just use it how you want and dial in exactly what it is you want flavor and temp wise. Got a really nice heavy duty latch here. Nice stainless steel top. I can already see people wanting to custom etch this or engrave it with some logos. I definitely do. If you look down inside of a silverback hopper, once you take the top grate out, it looks identical, except this is a 15-pound hopper instead of a 20-pound hopper. Just save you some weight. Putting a large hopper on this thing, too big of a hopper wouldn't have made sense, so 15 pounds is a good compromise. This door, if you're used to the silverback, is going to feel very similar. And hey, I actually challenge all you people, go look at the other company's tailgaters and pick up their lid. If this doesn't sell this grill, I don't know what will. I mean, it's got some weight. It's reinforced all the way across. These little ribs, they fit right down in here, and they keep your smoke in. They do a good job. This bracket here is ingenious. It's the same concept, but where it lands when the door is shut is just above this grate, and guess what it does? Locks this grate in place. That's fantastic. That's a lot of forethought there. There's a nice stainless upper rack. Still a great diameter, just like you're used to with all your Grilla Grills products. Nothing skimped on. It may be the Chimp, but we didn't skimp, right? It's a pro level product, even though it's a backyard or for tailgating. The grates on the inside, again, super heavy. Let's get this one out. And I'm going to point out a few things in here once we do that. Here's a great little tab that holds your grates in place here. The same thing in the back. You put your grates underneath this. It keeps them from bouncing around. And again, remember this piece right here is locking it in up front. So you really can't beat that. I mean, a lot of forethought, a lot of planning to get this thing right. You're used to seeing our drip tray, full stainless steel. I mean, that's a piece of art right there. I hate to even get that thing dirty, to be honest with you. We go underneath. There's yet another giant stainless heavy piece, for the heat deflector, the fire pot, all that stuff. You guys have seen those before. You know what they're supposed to look like. You know what they're supposed to do. And this one was built just the same as the Silverback as far as all that underneath. We just wanted to make it more mobile. So let's talk about the mobility. The legs look small on film and in pictures until you actually touch them, and you can feel that they're all boxed in, nice square tube steel. The buttons are really firm press, and they lock in and they swing. So this leg swings up, and boom, it catches right there. It's a firm catch, and folded up, as you guys seen in the promo video, the legs are fully folded underneath. They're out of the way, and then you've got this really great system where we'll get underneath here. You see these nice feet that are adjustable that it sets on if you want to cook on a tabletop or tailgate. So it transitions between the two very easily. I will say, in our effort to make this thing a beast, it does weigh. It's not a one-person lift. One person could do it, but we really do recommend a two-person lift. It's a heavy product because we built it to last. So, what about the mobility, right? So I've tucked the cord up out of the way here. How easy is it to move? Well, you just lift up one end and, frankly, you just take off with it. Super easy glide wheels. They're going to be able to go over grass and, gravel and all that stuff without any problems. So I think it's a great compromise between cost, size, build quality, and everything else. It is a Grilla product. Well, what do you want? It's what we do. So, truth be told, this thing probably should have came out last summer, but it just wasn't quite right enough yet. It wasn't bulletproof. We wanted to make sure the legs were better. We wanted to just address every little facet and detail we could, and that's just what Grilla does. So, I think it's a winner. We hope you think it's a winner. We definitely want to get your opinion. So, if you guys that are going to order early or order often, right? And so we're really happy with how it turned out. We think it's a great product. We hit all the marks we think we need to hit: build quality, value, longevity. Everything's stainless. It needs to be stainless. Mobility. The legs are right. The controller's right. Man, this thing cooks phenomenal. I know it's smaller, but don't let that fool you. That small chamber, the right pellets, you're getting professional quality results, hands down, every time you fire that thing up. So, we're real happy with it. We hope you're going to be happy with it. If you buy one, we want your feedback. We want to know what you do with it. I want to see pictures of these things out in the campground. I've tested these running them on a battery backup. They run for several hours, no problem, depending on the size of the battery backup for you guys that want to take it out camping, or tailgating. But, you see my truck in the background. A lot of trucks and vehicles now have these plugs built into them, these inverters. I have 3 in my truck. I literally can run an extension cord out of my truck, throw it through the back window if I want, and plug this thing in, and it works. So we're again, super stoked, super happy. It's finally out. You guys finally got the tailgater you've been wanting. So now the question is, what do we do next? Keep watching to find out. I'm Pitmaster Shane D. We'll see you next time.